All right, welcome. It's Friday, and this week we saw fuel prices exceed £2 a litre for both petrol and diesel, which is absolutely nuts. It's costing over £100 now to fill up an average family car. I'm not going to go into kind of the details as to how we got here and so on and so forth. What I do want to pay attention to in this video is just maybe a couple of tools that you can use, that you can download right now, that will give you a view of where you can access the most cost effective prices for your fuel. They are free to use. You can either use the browsers, the website, or you can download the apps for these as well. So we're going to jump straight in, and I'm also going to share maybe just some other tips that you might find useful as well. So the first one I'm going to share with you is a site called Prices, petrolprices.com, and this is it right here. So I put in my local area. So you've got to sign up for this, by the way. And what you can do is you can actually set up price alerts. So as things change, it will send you a note or ping you a notification to let you know what changes have actually happened. So based on my current location right now, it lists all of the petrol stations that are closest to me. And it basically lists it from the lowest price all the way up to the highest price. So this is the most expensive one local to me at the moment at 197, so just under £2. Okay, and it tells you the location of it. So actually, I drive electric, as most of you know. So this is actually the supercharging station that is local to me. But let's just go back here. So this is the cheapest one. So if we click on this one right here, it tells you the location. It tells me you what the prices are. So unleaded 170, super leaded 178, diesel 182. Now, wherever you are, you all you need to do is pop in your postcode. So let me just put in a separate postcode into this bit right here. And if you do search, it will list all of the fuel petrol stations with their prices. So cheapest one for this postcode in Birmingham is actually Costco at 168.90. Then the most expensive one that is actually listed is 179. So no matter where you are, this is going to be helpful. It's going to give you a view of what the prices locally to you are. What this essentially means is that you may have to plan this. And if you are going to be um, trying to use this or taking this on board to download this app, think ahead, because wherever you are, so for example, if you have to travel 20 miles to work, for example, you might want to check what the prices are in the postcode where you work versus the postcode where you live, because you never know what the difference in prices might be. As you've just seen there, it's got cheaper fuel in Birmingham than where I actually live locally right now. So just be proactive with it. The other website that I wanted to share with you is this one as well. So let me just grab this. Is this one. So this is the petrol prices version on Confusedcom. Now, again, you've got to create your account. If you don't have an account, you're restricted to one search a day. So create an account and you'll be able to use this as many times as you want. But essentially, it's on the homepage and you can go here to get your local prices. Then they ask you whether you're looking for petrol, diesel, or LPG. So let's just say I'm looking for petrol here. Again, I open up, put in a postcode, B33AP, which is that one right there, and get prices. It will tell me that actually the cheapest price they have on their website, which is 3 miles from the postcode that I've just shared right there, is 167. The highest I think is 170 roughly. So again, you can tweak and change the distance from your postcode. So if I wanted to go out 25 miles and just go here as well, it will tell me 166. So actually, the ones prior to this is better in terms of the locality and the traveling area. So those are just two websites that you can use to hopefully help you find the best fuel prices local to you. There are some practical things that you can do, and I mentioned these on Lorraine this morning. I'll share them with you anyway. There'll probably be things that you know of anyway, but if you didn't, maybe you pick something up new here. Just really be mindful, that weight in the car is obviously a big thing. So if you do have things in your boot, take it out. If you've got a rack on the top of your car, take those off. You want to be seeking efficiency as much as possible here. If you are running errands, so you've got 3 or 4 things that you need to do during the day, it's better to do all of those things in one go, because of the way car engines work, they are not very efficient whilst they're cold. So if you're going out for the first time, then you're coming back, you're having to start the car again. You're not using the car to in its most efficient state. Just bearing in mind, and this is difficult if you're just driving around town, getting up to the highest gear. They say that the most fuel efficient speed is around about 58 miles per hour. Very, very hard for you to do in a 30 and a 20. I absolutely know that for sure, 100%. But try and making sure that you're driving as efficiently as possible. You're not accelerating really quickly. You're not braking really, really quickly. Apparently, that adds 60% onto your fuel bill potentially in terms of efficiency, as it's being inefficient. You know what I mean? What else is there? What else did I share this morning? Yes, if you are filling up, um, things like, make sure you're using things like your loyalty cards. If you're shopping at Tesco's, you're shopping at Asda, oftentimes those outlets will be the cheapest outlets for you to use. Now, it is worthwhile obviously using these comparison sites which I've just shown you there to sense check. But if you are shopping at Tesco's and you've got X amount of club cards that might give you money off the fuel at the pump, then obviously that's a no-brainer. So again, it's just being proactive and maybe pre-planning this a little bit as much as possible. Try not to fill up on the motorway, because those stations often will be more expensive because of their location. You're kind of stuck. So you just got to deal with it. As much as you can, try to avoid it. Again, pre-planning will be really, really important for this. But those are just a few things, guys. I will link both of those videos, both of those websites down in the comment section. Again, they are free, but you need to create an account. And you can download the app for Petrolpricescom. I hope that's helpful. It's really, I mean, I drive electric, so I don't have to deal with this right now. But I know that my partner, she has to fill up the car and she's feeling the pinch as well. So hopefully this is helpful. Have a great weekend, guys. I will catch you on Sunday for a live Q&A. Well, not a live Q&A. It's going to be a live session. We're going to be talking about the markets. I've not spoken about the markets now for a while, but I've got a chief investment officer from Wealthify with me talking about, behavioral biases, mindsets, how that relates into trying to navigate the markets as they currently are. It's pretty painful, and some of the inflation numbers come out of the States are nuts. So hopefully I'll see you there on Sunday. Have a good weekend if not. Cheers. Hello and welcome. So I want to take a minute or two to talk you through my Collaborators members group, which I've just launched. Now, if you're the kind of person who's searching YouTube because you want to feel in control of your financial decisions, you want to make better financial decisions, this membership package could be perfect for you. Now, many of you may know that I've been doing live Q&As here on YouTube for best part of a year, if not a little bit more than that. And in those Q&As, I bring to bear my 15 years worth of experience in retail banking, corporate banking, and wealth management to answer questions across investing, budgeting, getting on the property ladder, mortgages, you name it, credit scores, improving your credit score. I can answer those questions. And now I've created this Collaborators membership group because those live Q&As are going to be dedicated specifically to members and members only. So again, if you're the kind of person where you do want to feel in control of your finances and you want good information, you want me in your pocket giving you sound guidance to help you make the best financial decisions possible, then click the join button below and I look forward to seeing you inside.